Last week, we created a butterfly with a technique of folding our paper, right? So we painted half of our butterfly, and each time we folded, we rubbed, and then it transferred on the other side, so we would have a perfectly symmetrical butterfly. Now this week, we're going to color it. Now you can color it with crayons or oil pastels or markers, that's fine. If you have some paint, like liquid paint, that would be awesome. If you have some watercolors, it may work. Just be careful not to touch the black. If not, it's going to make all your colors a little black, okay? So what I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna do exactly the same thing we did before. So let's say I decide that this part right here is going to be blue. I'm making sure I'm putting a lot of paint. If I don't put a lot, then it may not work, okay? So I'm putting a lot of paint, and then I'm going to stop, fold, rub, and here we go. So you see how this one here, it didn't transfer as well. That's because I didn't put a lot of paint on that side when I made it. So make sure you always put a lot of paint. If not, it's okay. It makes it very interesting. Now I'm ready to switch colors. So if I'm going to switch color, make sure you have a cup of water, a paintbrush. You're going to mop the bottom of your cup. You're going to wipe it. And then you're going to get some paper towels and you're going to squeeze the water out. There you go. Okay, now we're going to continue right here. So let's say I decide to use some yellow. So if I go and touch my blue, it may turn, what color do you remember? Exactly, it may turn some green. Look at that. But that may be interesting too. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna fold it, rub, and ta-da! It transferred. Now I'm gonna do some orange, and because I still have some yellow on my paintbrush, I don't really have to wash it this time, okay? Because yellow, it makes the color orange, so we don't really have to always switch it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to, let's say, put a line of orange over here, maybe another line over here like this. Okay, oh, maybe I'll put a dot right there. Let's see what happens. Fold, rub real good, and then let's open it. Ta-da! Wow, that made it look really interesting. Okay, I'm gonna switch. So I'm gonna wash my paintbrush. So I'm gonna mop. And then I'm gonna wipe it. And then I'm going to squeeze the water out. There we go. Okay, now I'm ready for my red. I'm gonna put some red over here on this side. And I'm putting it on really thick to make sure it really transfers well on the other side. Okay, and then maybe I'll put a tiny dot of red here. Maybe I'll put some red here. Okay, and maybe red on top over here. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's fold it, rub, and then you, ta-da, look at that. Okay, go ahead and wash your paintbrush. So mop. Wipe it. And then squeeze the water out. Okay, I forgot this last one spot. I'm going to decide to use some blue. And maybe I'll mix some yellow with it. So mop your paintbrush. Mop. And then wipe. And then squeeze your water out. Okay, I'm going to take the last of my yellow and I'm going to mix it with it to get like a dark green. Okay, I think that looks cool. Let's go ahead and fold, rub, and open. Wow, that's a very cool butterfly I made. Now you can make yours the way you want. You don't have to follow what I did, but it's just a great idea of how to make it symmetrical. I hope you guys have fun. Have a great week.